this. Just 37% of employers say they would hire new workers this year. That's only 37%. And they'll only do that if the minimum wage stays where it is. Crystal Wright is with us. She's a principal at the Baker Wright Group, joining us for more. OK, what do you make of raising the minimum wage to jolt the economy? What do you say?
Well, the president and this White House wants to ignore the reality and the facts. And we know that the Congressional Budget Office, Stuart, said that raising the minimum wage would actually kill 500,000 jobs. And we have employers that you said, you just pointed to that report, almost 40% of the nation's employers say, hey guys, if you don't raise the minimum wage, we will hire more people. So I think this president is living in Star Wars, really.
But you're thinking of this purely in economic terms. I don't think this has got anything to do with economic terms at all. This is pure politics. The president is saying, hey, you guys, you don't earn enough money. You're working away, very hard-working people. You're just not making enough money. I'll fix it for you. Vote for me. It's all politics.
Well, and you guys talked about this a lot in the previous segment. Everything with this president is about politics. It should be about economics and the number of people that aren't working that need jobs. This president is fixated on fixing income inequality by robbing from hardworking people who I wouldn't even call wealthy, and then giving it to people who are not incentivized to work. I mean, we're extending the unemployment. We're just saying, don't work. You'll be rewarded on the backs of other hardworking people. It's wrong.
I'll give you more politics. We've got a Paris-based research firm. It says they figured out the secret to ending inequality. Tax the rich. That's pure politics. I don't think it's got anything to do with real economics at all. I think that's pure politics. And I'll bet you that makes its way across the Atlantic, comes here, and is repeated verbatim by this administration. Am I right?
Yes, it's already been repeated. You remember the deal, the budget showdown deal, or was it the tax deal? We have so many shutdowns and deals that we cave into this president. I don't remember which one it was, but I think it was January. We've already raised, last January, we raised taxes on higher earners to almost 40% now. If you earn over, what, $400,000, $450,000, you're paying 40%. And this is coming, but the same report that you highlight, Stuart, I think it's called the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, admits, it's probably buried in the report, it says, oh, and by the way, if we raise taxes on the rich, it's going to stunt economic growth. It's going to produce less risk-taking. In other words, fewer jobs, guys.
Yeah. Right. I'm scratching my head, but nonetheless. Thanks very much for joining us, Crystal. It is always a pleasure. What's the name of you used to be the conservative black chick.
Oh, I still very much am the conservativeblackchick.com, but by day I'm owner of the Baker Wright Group as well.
Okay. Thanks very much indeed, Crystal. We'll see you soon.
You bet.